Welcome back to the Austrian Empire, and today we come with the spirit of vengeance against the Germans who formed the Holy Roman Empire without our approval or anything, and against the new allies, or the new Entente. The allies aren't really a thing yet, the French Concordat. So we have two main enemies, and they're the Balkan League. It's complicated. Ukraine wants to join. I probably won't let them join just yet. They will have a decent army eventually, but for now, I'm not going to let them join. And as for us, we have some deficits in some areas that need to be rebuilt, but our biggest problem is that there's no real front for us to help out on. We don't want to go down into the Italian mountain trenches over here. Well, I don't think there are actually trenches yet, but we're not gonna go over there. And it seems like, I guess, navies are disabled. Italy just hacked the game. I was kind of confused because the naval tree gave army experience, so that makes sense then. They don't want you to be able to add things to your ships so that you can produce ships and stuff, etc., etc. So we will just find another way to open up a new front, maybe through Switzerland, and that seems like a bad idea. Maybe we can go into Persia and then India, but that's not really worthwhile. I don't think India would be a major. Maybe, actually, they probably are a major. No, they're not, but they probably will be by the time we capitulate the UK and the US. So we'll see what happens. I'll find something. Maybe, no, we can't try to get Germany in this. We, if anything, we just need to declare war on them. Oh, and I definitely should have just annexed all of Ukraine, because through event, they became a puppet of Russia. Oh well. They weren't too strong, and Russia's on our side anyway, so that's okay. I think I have metaed the game enough to come up with a strategy to get a navy so I can do naval invasions. So I can't produce a navy, and I can't get any navy experience to make variants or anything. But can I request license production from Italy? Maybe. Because Italy's the only country that, like, has a navy. Maybe I can just... Can I? Is this gonna work? Oh. Never mind. Okay, doesn't work. I never realized that you could do naval invasions without ships. Or is that something that the mod just does because they've disabled navies? I don't know. This could be really good, though, if it works. Doesn't look like they're defending Marseille or whatever. Yeah. Well, let's just put our entire army over there. What is it? A level 3 port? That's okay. Oh, level 10 naval base. Oh, I never realized that, or maybe it's the mod, but I don't know. That's amazing, though. That means this naval invasion, this is already over for France. Okay, let's just cut all of these troops off. This is the play right here. Around Maginot? No, around the Alpine forts. Haha. Not the Benelux, just the Mediterranean. See this? Ah, genius strategy. Oh, and before France capitulates, I just realized maybe Italy had some ships in this region when I did the naval invasion, so maybe we did have ships. I wasn't sure because can't I, like, see their ships like this? They definitely... I'm not sure how navies work, okay? I don't know. I usually just have my own navy. I had air superiority. I don't know if that did anything. Oh, and speaking of air, I should probably move all these planes to help with France. And I did get Paris, so hey, we're already doing good. Look at all these planned naval invasions of the UK, too. Gosh, I don't think I've ever seen the AI actually prepare invasions of the UK, like, ever. And they capitulate to us. Hahaha. Beautiful. And so now it's time, I guess, to take out the UK. They have a lot of divisions. Hopefully they're all fighting the African war and stuff. I don't know. They're probably all on the island. It's way too late into the game. If you can capitulate the UK quick, it works. But if it's this late in the game, usually it's going to be impossible. Okay, it's confirmed that it's Italy's navy. We can't just see Italy's navy, I guess, for the most part, maybe. I don't know. But it's definitely Italy's navy that's letting us naval invade. Oh, naval invasion speed. That could be useful for right now, specifically. So let's see if we can invade the UK. Let's see how smart the AI is today. Oh, this is usually more defenses than Great Britain will have this early in a war. But keep in mind that this is actually the second war, so they've actually had a long time to prepare. But not long enough. Never long enough. Ah, there goes London the seas. Even the UK, the AI UK, even in mods, even in base game, they're always so undefended. It's just sad. The armored cars are definitely helping us, though. They're pretty much tanks that aren't as good. Yep, and the UK capitulates to us too. Look at that Austrian Empire. Well, we're not going to get much of that in the peace deal because we really haven't turned that much war score. We've only done some sneaky little naval invasions and capitulated France and the UK. Maybe the US has a lot of troops. The US doesn't have very many places for all those troops to be besides just sitting around. We only have, like, I think 100. Yeah, 108 total troops, so yeah. And I better make a ton more garrison troops, because we'll need a lot to garrison France and Britain, I assume. This Italian AI is legendary. They're the only people with a fleet, somehow. Them and their allies have conquered everything that was in Rome except, like, Portugal and Spain. They are now preparing naval invasions of the British Raj, which would be it's surprising. All they need to do is invade the US, and then they get my complete applause. They get my award for best AI ever. Because I'm not going to just schedule a naval invasion and then just wait until Italy finally decides to support it. That's on them. If the US is going down, Italy's taking them down. So impressive. And they have a lot of manpower too. Oh, they went on service by requirement, that's why. We have a lot of manpower only on extensive, so hey, we're doing okay. Do you know what my favorite thing about this war is? That Italy's invasion of Gibraltar goes all the way around Africa and through the Suez just to invade Gibraltar. That's awesome. Well, it's a little early, but much expected. Italy declaring war on Ethiopia, pretty much Ethiopia's predecessor. So that makes sense. Okay, well, we'll join your war against your eternal rival, Ethiopia. They're actually pretty strong, and you don't have very many divisions here, and you're getting... Italy, you can do all this, but you still are having problems with Ethiopia. I don't get it. I just don't get it at this point. Well, Ireland kind of rebelled, but they're in our faction. I don't know what really happened there. I guess we don't need to garrison them anymore, I would assume. That's kind of random. I guess I would have released them if it let me anyway, so that's only really good in a kind of weird way. But they don't have any military factories. Oh, here's the event, the Irish War of Independence. They're still in our faction though, so it's okay. Okay, our war goal is done, and I will try to avenge our honor, our prestige, our glory, without the help of Italy and the Soviets, because I'm sure we could win with them, but can we really take them out on our own? Let's try this. And we also do have mutinies, so minus 25% division attack, minus 20% recovery. That's fun. I'm not gonna wait for this to be resolved because I'm impatient, so let's just declare the war. And all-out assault. Aggressive, yes. And aggressive. There we go. Ah, that's what I like to see. Beautiful, I think. How's the air war going? Beautiful. Oh, what? Everybody got... Oh, they just got called in as our enemy, but our allies aren't called in yet, right? Yeah. So we will take it all. That's why I don't want to call them in. Kind of for the glory, but also kind of because I just want to take everything. This is so sad. They were, even with, okay, I don't know if the factories have changed enough, but even like with France and Britain, like factory counts are almost on par. Like we've taken a little bit of theirs already just because we're so powerful, but the factory counts were even. Their only issue is they can't bring their conscription law higher if they aren't in a war because they're neutral, not you know, telling people what to do with one leader, you know. Berlin already has fallen. They're not strong enough. Okay, well, things still could go wrong because Ethiopia joined the Balkan League, so now all of our allies are in the war. We should still get most everything, I think, hopefully. Siege of Brussels over. The Austrian troops march in. Belgium capitulated. What are we fighting for? Okay, we get some stability. Unfortunately, not war support. Wait, does that remove mutinies? Okay, yeah. That removed the mutinies. Ooh, look at that. The borders are looking better. Okay, there we go. We have a lot of war score. Not as much as I would like, because Italy's gonna be annoying and take something, but let's at least connect our French territory. And of course take, what's this? Silesia? I can't remember what this is called, but this was like the first thing that Prussia took from Austria or something, so we at least have to take that. Well, we got everything except Holstein and Jutland. Kind of annoying, but it's the best things they could have taken for purposes of border gore, I guess. They also took some of Middle Africa. We just took a little just because they refused to take some of this stuff. I don't know, they clicked done. They didn't want to do it, so we just took it instead. Oh well. I should really get one of those mods, player-led peace conferences or something. And I think that's it. Our alliance, as you can see, is very strong, very powerful, and we've done about as much as we could. As Austria, we are so strong right now that we could easily leave the faction and defeat Italy and Russia. Like, that would be beyond easy, but we can't until this other war is done, and without a navy we can't really invade, so we're kind of bound by the limitations of the mod to end it here until they unlock the navies. If I had console commands, I would just give myself a few ships or something, or paradrop, but there's no paradropping technology in 1919, so unfortunately we have to end it there. But we've definitely accomplished our goals. We've got revenge against everybody who's wronged us. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe if you liked this 3-episode, not too long series, and see you guys next time.